Oh, hey there. Yeah, it's been a while since you've seen Disney's Big Bad Wolf on this YouTube channel. As usually, it's to celebrate some kind of milestone or controversy relating to the Walt Disney Company. And this time, it's the latter. And yet another one of my infamous rants about Disney's need to remake their animated classics in live action. Just a few days ago, Disney and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announced their latest planned live-action remake, Moana. What the heck, Disney? That movie's not even 10 years old. Now they're just getting really ridiculous. I mean, next month we've got the remake of The Little Mermaid coming out, and so far this trend, not counting the remakes of 101 Dalmatians and Alice in Wonderland before the craze began, we've gotten remakes of Cinderella, The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Dumbo, Aladdin, The Lion King, Lady and the Tramp, Mulan, and Pinocchio. The last of which even recently won a Razzie Award for Worst Remake or Sequel, and was the first to do so. Additionally, while the Pinocchio remake largely wasn't great, at least the animation of their version of Foulfellow the Fox was surprisingly good, looking very expressive, thus a lot better than those emotionless photorealistic animals in the Lion King remake. Of course, Foulfellow is a fully anthropomorphic animal that walks upright on two legs and wears clothes. Like I do. Also, it somewhat helped that Robert Zemeckis directed it. Yes, the director Who Framed Roger Rabbit. One of Geppetto's cuckoo clocks even had Roger and Jessica Rabbit as one of those little Easter egg references. Anyway, in addition to those remakes, he also came out with live-action movies based on Maleficent for Sleeping Beauty and Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. And that Christopher Robin movie where the title character is all grown up with a wife and kid and re-meets of his 100-acre wood childhood animal friends. Now that was a good one, as it actually had heart and was more of an original type of concept, to the point where they even largely based the designs of Pooh and his friends off the original E.H. Shepard illustrations in the 1920s. And Disney still got some more remakes planned. Next year, a Snow White remake is set to come out, along with a prequel to that Lion King remake, focusing on Mufasa, and remakes of Hercules, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Sword and the Stone, Robin Hood, Bambi, The Aristocats, Lilo and Stitch, and now Moana. So at least they scrapped the Pocahontas remake, thankfully. Now, if only they could cancel a few more of those remakes. Ironically, in 2015, Saturday Night Live parodied the remakes with a fictional trailer for a fake Bambi remake, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as an adult Bambi, made up in deer ears and a wig. Of course, since it's a parody on SNL, it's got violence and profanity. Deer-crossing mother... And there's no way any of these real remakes would allow that. Also, at this year's Academy Awards ceremony, The Rock preached that animation is an art form for everyone, not just kid stuff or a mere genre, and I appreciate that little sermon of his, given the Academy's history of misrepresenting animation in the past. Now we've got The Rock as a producer on the planned Moana remake. Life is often full of surprises, and not all of them are good. I should know. I get a thrill out of surprising the three little pigs with my disguises. Also, I'm sure quite a bit of you heard of the news about Disney announcing a few more sequels to their animated films. I'm excited about the news of Zootopia 2, of course. And they also announced the Frozen 3. But what's more shocking than that is the announcement of Toy Story 5.
What?
Can you believe that? After seemingly wrapping up the franchise nicely in Toy Story 3 in 2010, Pixar then goes and makes a Toy Story 4, released in 2019, just to make more money. And they ended that as if it really were the last one, in a bittersweet manner, but still happy in some way for the characters. And now they're gonna make Toy Story 5? What the heck, Pixar? I thought you were through with that sequel craze. Are you that strapped for cash you need to take desperate measures now? I mean, I know Pixar's kind of had it rough recently, largely due to the COVID-19 pandemic leading to Onward bombing at the box office, And their next two films, Soul, Luca, and Turning Red, to be exclusively released on the Disney Plus streaming service. And then their first film to hit theaters since then, Lightyear, also bombed at the box office, as I talked about before. And then also last year, Walt Disney Animation Studios' Strange World flopped at the box office. And like I said, that was their first big bomb that was entirely CGI animated. So this time they can't use traditional hand-drawn animation as a scapegoat. Maybe now they'll realize how much story matters on what can make or break an animated film. I've often stated that Home on the Range largely bombed due to its weak and cliched animal story, not because of the animation. And as for Frozen, despite that being CGI, it was Walt Disney Animation Studios' biggest hit since The Lion King. Not because of the CGI animation, but because it's a very classic style Disney fairy tale musical. The kind of Disney animated feature everybody knows and loves. Heck, aside from the CGI, it feels like something that could have been made during the Disney Renaissance. Whew, I can't believe that was long ago now. And I wouldn't be surprised if they soon decide to remake Frozen in live action. And if anyone from the Walt Disney Company is watching this, don't you dare do it! And I guess it's enough ranting for now. Hopefully this will indeed be my last YouTube video I do in this old look, as very soon I'm getting another one of those toon rejuvenating makeovers, as later next month my Oscar-winning silly symphony, The Three Little Pigs, will be 90 years old. So in addition to preventing me from aging, it'll be a fun way to celebrate, especially after I made that appearance in the Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse episode that proved to be very popular with furries. It's kind of fun knowing that I may also be responsible for getting some into the fandom now, like several other Disney Toon furs. Also, this weekend is Anime Boston 2023, and once again I will not be attending this year. That Toon Fox detective, Sam Valentino, will be going. And of course, stay tuned to this YouTube channel to eventually see how my makeover comes out, among other things.